Hi friends, exponent and powers. This is the concept best explained by our famous Bollywood actor, Mr. Salman Khan. So let's watch a small clip of movie.
जैसे मैंने आपकी मदद की, आप 3 लोगों की मदद करेंगे और उनसे कहेंगे कि वो 3 की मदद करें। तो 3 into 3 9 हुआ, into 3 27, 27 into 3 by 81। 81 जब 3 की मदद करेंगे तो
243
into 3
729
729 लोग जब 3 की मदद करेंगे तो
2187
into 3।
So this is the best ever explanation of spreading positivity, kindness, helpfulness in exponential way. So what is exponential way? We are going to study it in this video. If you have to represent what he did, it was not that one thing is passing one by one to another and another and another and so on. It was one person was distributing to three, and then from each to next three, then from each to next three, and this positivity goes on. This you can express like this also, like one person is expressing five more, and from each one is whatever he is giving or distributing to next five, then from each to next five. So this style of distribution or growth, everything is called the exponential growth. This is a very rapid, very useful. There are two ways of depositing the money. In two ways we get the interest. There is simple interest and compound interest. Compound interest is also in this way, it increases. So if you are having the compound interest, depositing the money with compound interest, you will get more money. So the question arises that if this type of things are there, exponential growth is there, and everything needs the data to be explained, to calculate with, and to make the assumption, and to do whatever you have to plan for the next. So how will you represent this type of growth in maths with numbers? So let's see this. Like this, each one is giving to next three, passing to next three, and so on. You will represent with the help of repeated multiplication. Yes, repeated multiplication. Do not get confused with the repeated addition. So, just for the sake, I have taken 8 times 3. So, you will represent 3 8 times. So, it is written 3 raised to the power 8. It shows that there are 3 which is being multiplied 8 times. Take another example. It is the repeated multiplication of number 10. So 4 times when you multiply, you will write like this, 10 raised to the power 4. And this is the exponential way of writing. So always now it is a time, everything is represented by the formula and alphabets, like if it is A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. So can you write those numbers also in this way? Yes. Suppose 6 times, like a multiplied, repeated multiplication of a 6 times, then you will write a raised to the power 6. It means number a is multiplied 6 times. Okay, now I have seen many times that volume is written like meter cube and all others. Area is centimeter cube or kilometer cube. So what is that? Suppose there is a volume, you have to find out 10 centimeters the length, 2 centimeters the breadth, and 3 centimeters is the height. So if you have to take out the volume, you will multiply the number and you will get 60. And centimeter multiplied by centimeter into centimeter. So unit is also being multiplied, and this is written as centimeter cube. So let's see the combination of the variables. So there are three types of variables, a into a, then 3b and 1c. You can write in the combination a square, b cube, c. So if there are numbers and variables together, because many times you need it. So 10 into m into n into m. So First, we will write the number, whatever the number it is, we'll start with the number. Then there are two m, so m square, and then n. So I hope you must have understood a little bit idea. Let's take it in a general way, more generalized way, that what is the basic behind. It is written x raised to the power n. No compulsion, you write x or n or any alphabet you can represent with. But whatever number is being multiplied, here it is x, and that is called base. And what a number is, how many times it is multiplied, that is written here, it is as n, and this is called exponent. Isn't it looking like a child is holding a balloon? Yes. So you can see the size of the child, that is bigger than the balloon. So size of the x will be bigger than the n. And you will read x to the power of n or r raised to the n. And what are these x and n? Any limitation? X and n could be any integer or rational number. Integer means it could be any positive number or negative number. So you can take either x or n or both as positive and negative numbers. And about rational number, that means you can take the fraction also, positive and negative fractions also. Let's see some example. 10 to the power 24. So here both of them are positive. One more example, 5 raised to the power 2. That means the exponent is negative and the base is positive. So I think you must have understood that you can take anything as positive, negative, or in fraction. That is, rational number means it could be positive or it could be negative also. But the question arises, why do we need such type of numbers or the style of writing? So I'm giving you one example. This is the earth, our beloved earth. And do you know the mass of the earth? It is 597, so many zeros, kg. I am such a lazy person, I cannot read such a big number. So in a shorter way, you can write 597 into 10 to the power 22. So I can read it because it's easy. Let's take an example of very, very small number. Do you recognize this? These are the pictures of the atoms. Inside, the positive sign is telling about the protons, and around it the electrons are moving. So electrons are negatively charged, and the charge of the electron is point, so many zeros, and 16 coulombs. Oh, again it's difficult to read. So how can you write it? Both the numbers can be explained with the help of exponential form. So you can write it 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Why this is 10 to the power 22 and 10 to the power minus 19, this we will discuss in the next video. This is the scientific notation, though upper one is not the scientific notation, but the lower one is scientific notation. And why we have changed and how we can convert it, this we will understand in the next video. So let's see. Oh, this is Mr. Pintu, and he's laughing. He always laughs when we make such mistake. Everybody knows that exponent is the repeated multiplication. But when we get confused with the repeated addition and we find that it is the exponents, he laughs. So never get confused. One more mistake we do, like when we have to expand 10 raised to the power or any such kind of number, we write 5 zeros after 1. We take that 1 0 and then 4 zeros for the 4. But this is incorrect. We have to write, because 10 to the power 4 means 10 is multiplied 4 times. So only 4 zeros will be there. Don't let Pintu laugh at you. Just be careful. So now it is a riddle time. If you have understood, you would be able to answer it. So use your concept of exponent and solve it. Which one would you choose? Would you rather receive a gift of rupees 1 million on 1st January, or a penny that doubles every day for the rest of the month. Like the first day you have 1, the next day you will get 2, next day double of 2 means 4, next day double of 4 means 8, and next day double of 8 means 16, and so on. So just calculate for 1 month, and then we'll discuss about this in the next video. Why hates maths? Thank you.